The real story here is why people don't trust the experts. Why would we? Right? Why do people, the people are, why don't people trust the politicians? Why don't they trust our health officials? Why don't they trust Fauci? Why don't they trust the media? Well, ivermectin is a really good example. All right, let's start this with this Rolling Stone article. Right? Here's the original headline of Rolling Stone just the other day. Gunshot victims left waiting as horse dewormer overdoses overwhelm Oklahoma hospital, doctor says. So there's so many people. Here's a quote from the story here, but the gist of it is there's so many people in the hospital who took ivermectin, a horse dewormer, you stupid idiot Trump supporters. Why are you taking a horse medicine, you idiots? And they're filling up the hospitals so that real victims can't even get help. Even gunshot victims are coming in and can't get the help that they need. Now, this could come out right now because we got a lot to do today. Everything in this story is a lie. Every single possible part of this story is a lie. Let's start with calling it a horse dewormer. The guy who invented ivermectin won the Nobel Prize for inventing it in 2015. I told them, I said that, the guy who invented ivermectin won a Nobel Prize. And she said, for that? Like, it's not like he won it for something else. Like, no, he won it for inventing ivermectin. Humans have been given 4 billion doses of ivermectin all around the world. 4 billion. So not only is it not a horse medicine, and humans have taken it 4 billion times humans have taken it. The WHO has it on their list of essential medicines for humans. To call it a horse dewormer is to call oatmeal horse food. Saying, every morning Slater feeds his kids horse food. Better call Child Protective Services. He's feeding his kids horse food. It's like, they eat oatmeal every morning. But do you call oatmeal? Horses eat oatmeal, I get, right? But I wouldn't call it horse food. There's types of ivermectin that are used in horses, but it's not a horse medicine, right? There's if you take an aspirin, there's aspirins for dogs, but no one calls it a dog medicine. That's the same game that they're playing here. The FDA sent out this tweet a couple weeks ago. You're not a horse, you're not a cow. Seriously, y'all, stop it. Okay, so that's the FDA saying stop taking ivermectin. But the FDA's own website has a section for refugees. It's a section in their website of medicines that are recommended for refugees before and after they come to the United States. And one of the recommendations is that refugees take ivermectin. I thought it was a horse medicine. The FDA is mocking people for taking ivermectin when they themselves recommend that people take ivermectin. People that come from the Middle East, Africa, Latin America, the Caribbean, says take 2 doses of ivermectin before you even arrive. Why are we feeding refugees horse medicine? FDA. Why, FDA, why do you want to give horse dewormer to brown people, huh? Now you say, Slater, this section of the FDA recommendation, it's underneath the section for intestinal parasites. And that was my take too. I was like, okay, Slater, all right, fine. So ivermectin, humans take it, but it's not for viruses. It's for worms. But it turns out ivermectin is also used to treat 21 different viruses. And there are over 70 trials going on right now looking at ivermectin's effectiveness on COVID. That's a big deal. Trials cost a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of people dedicating their lives to studying a thing, hopefully for the benefit of mankind and the benefit of medicine, right? So in this case, they're deciding, there's all these people spending time and money and energy, opportunity cost, they could be doing something else, but they're studying the use of ivermectin at treating COVID. 70 studies right now. And the media still calls it a horse dewormer. Do you see how insane that is? And then they wonder why we don't trust them. Back to that Rolling Stones article. The hospital, right? This is about an Oklahoma hospital. The hospital wrote back. And they said, that guy, the doctor, your source, hasn't worked here in over 2 months. Oh, and by the way, we've never treated a single person from ivermectin overdose. So not only is our hospital not full because of people overdosing on ivermectin, we've never treated a single person with ivermectin. Not one. And we've never turned anyone away from gunshot victims or anyone else coming in looking for treatment. The entire article was a lie. Every single thing about it. Even the picture that they chose to use in the Rolling Stone story is people waiting in line. Now you look at this, and if you're not really paying attention, you're just scrolling through things quickly. You look at this picture, and you presume that it's people waiting in line for emergency room treatment. Right? Here's like the emergency room overflow. Wow, look at all those people. Those are the people that can't get treatment because the stupid idiot Trump supporters took ivermectin. And then you look at it closer, you're like, wait, why are they wearing coats? It's 97 degrees in Oklahoma today. Oklahoma today has a high of 97. Why is everyone bundled up? Oh, sure enough, that's from months ago. That's people standing in line for the vaccine. Even the picture was a lie. Now we have a little before and after because they changed the headline, right? After they were outed. It's not even outed. Like after it turns out that the whole thing was a lie, Rolling Stone changed the headline around. But look at the difference between the before and after, right? So the original tweet had 6,500 retweets, right? Like, look at these idiots, Trump supporters, blah, blah, ivermectin, horse medicine, blah, blah. And then the new corrected only has 300 retweets. That's the danger of spreading false information up front. Everyone wants the sensational thing in the beginning. No one wants the truth. They call it an update. They call it a updated story. Like, well, the update is nothing we said is true.
Wow, that was deep and insightful. I want more of that. Like,
Subscribe. Get more.